Years ago, I sat at a table with a man in his late 70s, sharp, lean, stronger than men half his age, and I watched him do something strange with the plainest, most ordinary food on his plate. A little bit of work he did before he'd touch it. Something I had never seen any man do, and when I asked him why, he just looked at me and said, "Son, nearly every man eats this the wrong way his whole life, and it quietly costs him." I had no idea what he meant back then, but that one strange little habit with one cheap, ordinary food you already have in your kitchen turned out to be one of the most powerful things I ever learned for a man below the belt. So if you're over 50 and things in the bedroom just aren't what they used to be, stop scrolling and give me a few minutes, because this one vegetable is sitting in almost every fridge in this country right now. It costs about $1. It's not exotic. It's not some powder from a slick website. And I would bet my last dollar that you have been eating it wrong your entire life. But I have to warn you right up front, because this is the exact part that trips almost every man up. If you eat this vegetable the wrong way, it does nothing at all. Most men grab it, eat it the way they always have, feel no difference whatsoever, and give up after 2 days, convinced it's just another internet myth. And they walk away from the one cheap, simple thing that could have turned it around. The secret was never just the vegetable. The secret is how you prepare it. And I'm going to show you exactly how, step by step. So stay with me, and let me tell you exactly who this is for. So, be honest with yourself for a second. Do you wake up most mornings flat when you used to wake up ready? Does it take everything lining up perfectly now when it used to just happen on its own? Do you feel a knot of worry before an intimate moment, instead of the easy confidence you once had? If that sounds like you, then you're exactly the man I made this for. And hear me, there's nothing wrong with you. Your body is simply missing something simple, and we're going to put it right back. I'm Dr. Hartman, a board-certified urologist, and I've spent over 20 years working with men on exactly this kind of problem. And today, I'm walking you through one of the simplest fixes I know of, the one everyday vegetable almost every man has been preparing wrong his entire life. Exactly how to fix that so it actually does something, and the day-by-day timeline so you know precisely what to expect and when. No pills, no needles, no clinics, just food prepared the right way. And this one, the peeled cucumber, is one of my absolute favorites because it is so simple and so cheap. So hit subscribe and stay right to the end, because the how is everything. Here, miss one step and you waste your time. The food is the cucumber. Yes, the plain, humble, everyday cucumber sitting in your fridge drawer right now. But here is what he knew that almost no man does. You have to peel it. That strange little habit I watched him do. He was peeling off every bit of that dark green skin, that tough, waxy rind, and eating only the cool, pale, watery flesh inside. And right then, what he told me finally made sense. The skin is for the plant, the inside is for the man. Because that rind is the part that works against you. It's tough on your gut, it's hard to break down, and it's exactly the part most men leave on because they think that's where the goodness is. It isn't. Peel it off, throw it away, and what's left behind, that soft inside, quietly goes to work like a gentle, natural version of the little blue pill. No headache, no racing heart, no prescription. Now you might be asking, why would the skin matter that much? Here's the simplest way to understand it. That tough outer rind is the plant's armor, built to protect the seed and survive out in the dirt. It was never meant to do a thing for you. It's heavy, it's waxy, and these days usually coated in sprays. On top of that, choke it down with the skin on, and your gut wastes all its energy fighting through that armor and never gets to the good part. Peel it away, and you hand your body the soft, watery inside, ready to use. That's the trick. The good part was never the skin, it was always the soft inside. Now let me tell you why this actually works. Because I never want you to just take my word for anything. Here is the plain truth about what's going on down there. Your erection is blood flow. That's all it really is. Blood filling that muscle and staying there. When the blood flows strong and free, you're hard. When the pipes are tight and the flow is weak, nothing happens. So anything that opens up your blood flow is your best friend. And here's the beautiful part about the cucumber. It comes from the very same plant family as the watermelon, and it carries the same natural compound that relaxes and opens your blood vessels, so the flow can get where it needs to go. And this is not just old campfire wisdom. Researchers actually took that exact compound, the one found in this family of plants, and they tested it on men who were having trouble in the bedroom. Real men, middle-aged and older. And the results were something else. In one study, half of the men taking it went from struggling right back to normal, firm, reliable function. Half of them. From one natural compound, no drug. The scientists even admitted it worked in a similar direction to the famous blue pill, just gentler and safer. And the peeled cucumber feeds your body that very same thing, straight from nature, for about $1 a day. And I've watched this play out more times than I can count. Men who'd all but given up, who believed that part of life was simply over, tried this one humble thing for a couple of weeks, and came back, almost sheepish, like they couldn't believe something this cheap and simple did what a cabinet full of pills never could. I won't call it a miracle. It's just how the body was meant to work, once you feed it right. And that quiet return of the morning does something for a man's confidence that reaches far beyond the bedroom. So here is exactly how you do it, and I want you to follow this closely. First, get yourself fresh cucumbers. Real ones, firm and green, not the soft, bendy ones that have been sitting for weeks. And never, ever, the pickled ones out of a jar. The vinegar and the processing kill everything good in them. Fresh only. Second, peel one completely. Take all that skin off top to bottom until it's pale and smooth. Third, eat the whole peeled cucumber, the soft flesh. One a day. You can slice it, you can eat it like an apple, doesn't matter. Just get it in. Morning is a fine time. On a fairly empty stomach is even better. And let me walk you through exactly what the next couple of weeks should look like, so you know you're on the right track and you don't give up too soon. The first 3 days, you probably won't feel a thing, and that is completely normal. You're just laying the groundwork, you're priming the pump. Around day 4 to 7, a lot of men start to notice the little things. First, a bit more energy, a little more interest creeping back in. Nothing dramatic yet, just a flicker of the old you. Then, somewhere around day 8 to 10, that's when it tends to show up where it really counts. The morning stiffness starts coming back. Things feel a touch firmer, a little more reliable. And if you just keep going, past those 2 weeks, that's when it truly settles in and becomes your new normal. So mark it on your calendar, 10 days at the very least, 1 peeled cucumber every single day, and watch what your body does. So do not quit on day 2 like most men do. That's the whole mistake. Be patient and let your body do what it was built to do. Now, let me save you from the mistakes that make men quit too early. Mistake 1. Eating it with the skin still on. You'd be amazed how many men still leave the rind on out of habit. Peel it every time. Mistake 2. Reaching for the pickled or jarred kind because it's easier. The vinegar and the processing strip out everything that matters. It has to be a fresh, raw cucumber. Mistake 3. Doing it for 2 or 3 days, feeling nothing, and deciding it doesn't work. That's like planting a seed and digging it up on Tuesday because there's no tree yet. Give it time. And mistake 4. Eating your clean cucumber while still drowning. The rest of your day in fried food and soda. Don't open the tap and clog the drain at the same time. And if you really want to stack the deck in your favor, pair the peeled cucumber with the other natural blood movers. A little fresh watermelon, and especially the pale white part of the watermelon rind, which is loaded with that same blood-opening compound. And just as important, keep the junk out of your body while you do it. The fried food, the seed oils, the sugar, all the stuff that thickens your blood and gums up your pipes. It makes no sense to open the flow with one hand and choke it with the other. Clean pipes. Plus, the peeled cucumber every day. That's a man giving his body every chance to come back online. Now I'll be straight with you. This isn't magic, and I'm not promising you'll be 25 again overnight. But do this simple thing every day for a couple of weeks. Peel it, eat it, stay consistent, and a lot of men feel a real difference. And look, it really is easier than you think to get back to the strong, confident version of yourself. You just have to get to the root cause, follow the right advice, and move your habits closer to the natural way our bodies were built for. Instead of reaching for more pills or trusting the supplement companies will sell you whatever they can. Simple changes, done for real, and a lot of men feel a real difference. Now, if you want to go deeper, if you want the full, natural approach to fixing this at the root, the exact foods, the exact routines, in the right order, that's exactly why we put together a complete protocol to reverse this naturally in 30 days or less. It walks you through the peeled cucumber, the watermelon rind, and every other piece of the plan, laid out step by step, so you're never guessing what comes next. Scan the QR code on the screen, or click the link in the description. Go check it out while it's up. And before you go, do me one quick favor. Comment below and tell me if you're going to try the peeled cucumber. And if you know a man who's been eating it wrong his whole life, send this his way. It might be the thing that turns it around for him. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one.